Hello,
Hello, hello. How are ya?
I'm doing great, Francisco de Chagas.
Yeah, Francisco de Chagas.
Uh, I suppose you're from Brazil then, right?
Yeah, right. I'm from Brazil. I live in São Paulo.
São Paulo, okay.
Yeah,
In the city or in the state?
state, state. Where are you
So
from?
I'm from Texas, United States, but right now I'm living in Mexico.
Okay, good.
So, what part of São Paulo state? Are you like in Campinas, Jundiaí, Ribeirão Preto? Where exact? Santos? Where exactly?
Itapecerica da Serra.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never heard of that city, but it's nice to meet you today, Francisco. What would you like to do today? I see
Oh,
you
it's nice.
select. I see you selected business English meetings, correct?
Correct.
That's the one you want to do today?
Yeah, let's do.
All right. All right. Let's begin. That's an overview. The first thing we're going to do a warm up, followed by time conjunctions and grammar. After that, we will then go to vocabulary and discussion. We'll talk about stuff like meeting productivity, structure and phrases, meeting preparedness, and meeting mannerisms. And then we will finish up with extra activities at the end. Um, that is, if we have time for them. So let's get started. Describe the last business meeting that you attended. What was on the agenda? What was the goal of the meeting? And who attended and who led the meeting?
Yeah, I don't have a just meeting or just business meeting. I have it's no formal. It's informal, and
Informal. So all casual.
yeah, it's occasion.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it's like a lot of small talk and maybe you're at a restaurant when you do it, so you kind of have a party afterwards, something like that.
Restaurant. Mm,
No?
I don't. I don't
Okay.
remember.
It, okay. So let's go with the time conjunctions there. Before, after, and until, we'll use those to talk about the order of events in the past or the future. Can you read those two examples for me, please?
uh, what words
These two
before?
examples right here.
Example
Uh-huh.
before. Okay, example is before I start the lesson, I ate a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
very simple.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, after this lesson on Cambly, I will play chess a lot.
Okay. So you like playing chess then?
Yeah, I'm playing chess and my computer and internet.
Oh. What's your favorite opening?
My India, India of King, I think that's name. In Portuguese, it's India do Rei.
So is that the one where you move the F pawn after the E pawn and make what they call the king's gambit and then perhaps try
Yeah,
to open up a hole to the F side?
yeah. Slow down,
Okay.
man. Something like that.
You can tell I like chess, so that's why I'm asking you. So I like
What's
chess.
you? Yeah. What do you like?
My favorite opening, that depends. I kind of like if I'm on white, I usually like setting up my. I usually like either the Roy Lopez or setting up my knights. And
Mm,
if I see that my opponent is doing something like completely out of the ordinary, let's say, for example, they counter my E pawn with a Scandinavian opening with a D5, then
yeah.
I'll grab the pawn on D5, wait for him to attack with the queen, and then attack the other guy's queen.
Interesting. What's your favorite player and the world? I'm sorry.
Well, it's kind of an interesting question because I favor black a little bit more than white. Like I like to see like how the white team opens up, and then like one thing I'll try to do is come up with a pretty good defense. I kind of like the Sicilian C pawn defense, like countering an E movement with the movement of the C pawn. So it's like I won't usually move my E pawn. I'll usually move a C pawn, or I might even counter by moving my knight, like my kingside knight down to attack the E pawn. So it
Cool.
just depends.
Do you prefer Bob Fischer or Magnus Carlsen or Kasparov? What do you prefer?
Um, well, to be honest, I really liked Kasparov's old style right there.
Kasparov.
Kasparov. I also liked Mikhail Tal back in the 80s.
I agree with you.
Mikhail Tal. Yeah. I think he was even more gifted than Kasparov, even though Kasparov had the higher ELO rating. I still think Tal was a little bit more genius.
A bit more genius.
Uh-huh.
I like
Mikhail Tal.
Mikhail. Oh, I heard about it. Mikhail Tal. It's different. All these players, and I like too. And Mikhail Tal. It's
Yeah.
like it's like style, fight style. It's sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
another thing about Tal was one of his specialties was simultaneous exhibitions. So he would set up a match where he'd play against 50 players at the same time, and he would win every single match. he would
Single.
he would set up a simultaneous tournament where he's playing 50 games at the same time. And I
Cool.
mean, playing one game is tough. Imagine playing 50.
Interesting. I like that. Chess.
It is a beautiful game. My wife would disagree. She kind of gets a little bit lost when it comes to this type of game, but I love chess.
My brother don't like. My brother don't like chess. It's difficult. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
you can. Sorry about this. Let me see if
No,
I can turn this off. Oh, it's
there's
outside. I can't do anything about that.
no problem. It's a lot of
Fora de
people.
minha casa, não posso fazer nada.
No problem.
Can
Okay,
you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah,
Perfect. Fora de minha casa, não posso fazer nada.
fazer nada.
So, yeah. So let's continue with this, okay? So
Okay,
you came here for a business class, and I'm giving you conversation on chess. Where did that come from?
no,
Sorry
no
about
problem. No
that.
problem. I like it.
Okay. So what is your goal or something you really want to achieve, something which you wish to have lots of success in? Use time conjunctions to talk about what you need to do to achieve that goal. So here's an example sentence given here for you. If you want to read that, you can read that. And
Okay.
then come up with some ideas on your own. Or if you feel like you know what you're doing, you can just come up with some ideas on your own without needing to read this completely.
I read example. My goal is to start my own business. So first, I will finish
My
music.
own business. Uh-huh.
As
Yeah.
soon as I'm graduate, I will save up my money. Once I have money, once I have enough money, I will look for some office space. After I have
Oh,
an office, it's difficult, but I try to think. And my goal is become advanced level in English
to
and
become?
is become and as soon as I achieve my goals, I will help my mother and then I don't know. You can help me.
Yeah. Well, you had some pretty good things going there, starting your own business after you graduate. Out of curiosity, what is your major in?
Uh, could you please repeat that?
Yes,
Uh,
out of curiosity, what is your major in? Or what did you study?
what do I studied?
Uh,
I don't understand the questions. What's your
so,
university major? Uh,
uh-huh.
University Uninov. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. What did you say? For a moment, you
Uh,
cut out there.
I said University Uninov.
Okay. But your university major refers to what is your course of study? Are you doing like an engineering, business administration? What are you
Business.
doing?
Exactly.
Business.
Business administration. Yeah.
Okay,
Business
business
administration.
administration.
Yeah.
Nice. So I've done some of that stuff myself. It's a very rewarding major. If you get into what you're doing there, you learn lots of things. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go to the next slide there. Do you have any questions about any one of those vocabulary words there?
There is proposal. Proposal is correct to say?
Proposal, yes.
Proposal. Okay.
Proposal is like when someone offers you like something. It could be like a share of your business, or it could be like something else. You might go to, for example, Tanque de Tubarões, for example, Shark Tank, and they could offer you a little piece of help in exchange for a little bit of your business. That's a proposal. So it would be like, I'm willing to offer you 500,000 reais for 20% of your business. That would be like an example of a proposal.
Okay.
That's
Let's go
that's
there.
not the case. I don't have 500,000 reais to offer you. It's just an example. So, because I would then be saying that your business is worth 2.5 million reais. So, um, let's continue. So let's go with the idiomatic expressions. Repeat after me to get down to business.
To get out of business. Okay.
Get down to business.
To get out of business.
Uh-huh. To get down to business means to start working or to start doing what needs to be done. And it also marks a transition from like the small talk part of the meeting to the major points of the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Could you read the example sentence?
Yes. It's a lot to do, a lot of things to do, and I will go to improve my skill, and because of that, to get out of business. It's
Okay,
correct?
so I wouldn't necessarily call that usage correct. What I would say would be something else like this. Thank you all for coming to the meeting. Let's get down to business.
Ah, it's very
Okay.
more formal. Okay, about
Yes.
business. Hmm.
Uh-huh.
And show of hands. Show
Uh-huh.
of hands. Show of hands if you like talk with me.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for nice,
Yeah,
man.
when you say a show of hands, you're asking people more casually to raise their hands. Um, and the last one, to touch base, that is like when you're going to be giving status updates to your boss or to your colleagues. Okay.
Okay.
To touch base. So basically to update your boss on any new developments.
Uh, I try to example. A long time no see you, man. Let's touch base about school.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's touch base about the project also.
Let's touch
Um,
base.
Muito prazer conhecer-te. Tem você um bom fim de semana.
Bom fim de semana para você também. Vai.